Man. What the hell happened while I was sleeping, huh? I was sleeping, getting ready for, my sleep before work tonight, and I heard that we won. Uh, Wizards of the Coast is laying off of OGL 1.0. They're keeping it, and they're using it in the Creative Commons as well. They're making the entire SRD available in the Creative Commons. That I don't know what to think. I'm not sure what to think because it wasn't Hasbro Wizards of the Coast and things that wanted it done. They clearly wanted to sneak this through, right? But we're too watchful. We're vigilant. Our perception checks are amazing, right? Our investigation checks are on point. And they tried a deception check and they had a disadvantage and they rolled ones with both of their dice, so it didn't matter. And they tried to re-roll. They had disadvantage again. They were trying to sneak through quicksand with a spotlight shining on them. Oh man. Just when I made the video about my project and stuff, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Alanis Morissette. Isn't it ironic? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm just beyond tired. I don't even know. I was awake for like 30, 40 something hours maybe, and I just got 15 minutes of sleep, half hour of sleep, and then a video came on that was auto playing about the OGL and how we won. That's amazing. But listen, be watchful, okay? It's proven. It's now proven that the community is too big, and Wizards of the Coast, Hasbro, is not too big to fail. They were scared. They were scared. They were scared because they were losing money, and in businesses, that's all they care about: money. Most of them people probably never even. What's a D&D? Was that what is that? Ice cream? It might not be that bad because they know they know they sell board games, but they probably have some kind of sponsorships with ice cream things. I imagine the Transformers and My Little Ponies and all that nonsense. Oh, sorry, bronies. Sorry, if there's any bronies who watch the channel. Not nonsense, but other things besides what we're talking about is what I'm talking about. Wait, does that even make sense? Don't mind me. I'm incredibly tired. I'm incredibly happy. Most of all, I'm proud of you all. I'm proud of you all for standing up for yourselves, for standing up for the third-party creators who are helping to make this community as a whole better. The ttrpg scene as a whole is better. And this event galvanized us. We are double strong. We are ready to go. So if they try to rock again with this nonsense, and if they put it in Creative Commons, I don't know if they could touch it. I don't know. It's not legal advice or anything like that, but I don't think they can. I don't think they could. They could say, "Oh, never mind. We're gonna dodge out of this one. We're gonna avoid accountability." No. OGL 1.0 stays. Excuse me, 1.0 A stays. So to celebrate that, oh, this is gonna sound so crazy. Oh. To celebrate that, I'm making 10 videos by the end of this month. Yep, and I'm going to sleep right now for work, so yeah. And I have the campaign session tomorrow. So, yeah. I'm still planning to give you 10 videos. 10 videos to celebrate as a thank you to the community. I love you all, and I hope to prove it to you over and over again. I want to give you valuable content. I want to give you as much free content as I can and everything like that. I want to do as much as I can. I want to run sessions for you guys. And this just kind of lifted my mood a little bit because you all helped make this all possible. You showed them that all those subscriptions were leaving, all the money was going. Pathfinder sold like 8 months worth of copies in 2 weeks worth of time, and they got scared. People were messing around. They weren't going to see the movie. I wasn't going to see it, paid. But I would have watched it at a friend's house or something when it came to DVD or Blu-ray. Well, Blu-ray. Forget DVD. That's a lost technology anymore. Does anybody remember what DVDs are? Oh my God. Do you know what CDs are? No, I'm just kidding. I don't. Well, I've been through some generations, man. At 40, I've been through some stuff. But it all led me here. It all led me to making this channel. And I value every single one of you for watching all my content, especially the non-D&D content. That means so much to me, that you would come here and watch me do other things besides what my main objective is, my main focus at that time. And it's just it's just so humbling to me to know that there's people out there who care about what I have to say or what I do. It means a lot, and I don't think I can thank you enough, honestly. In terms of my campaign world and things like that, am I still going to make the systems and things like that? I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. Because I kind of want to see if it's possible, a lawyer speak on this and tell if it's possible for them to come back on their word again. But I don't think they will, because this backlash, they were laying people off. It was monumental. And I do not think that they're going to ever, if they do build their goodwill back up, and they will, because there's going to be new players all the time who don't even know about this OGL nonsense. They're not going to know. And so they're going to constantly keep getting new players to refurbish them. But in the meantime, they were going to drop a substantial amount. And they lost so much money that they just weren't going to be able to recover it. They would be able to get back to that point, but they wouldn't be able to recover what they lost and, exceed it, because they would have to do a slow build up, because most of the community, a good majority of them, or, from what I understand, a vocal minority, but it doesn't look like a vocal minority to me. It looks like quite a big majority of third-party creators. And so I just want to make sure that they can't walk that back, because I do love the D&D community, and I want to play other games, and then DM other games, other systems, and even if I don't, because I'm a small creator, like, honestly, I'm smaller than small, and so trying to get that kind of momentum out of nowhere is pretty monumental. But the system that I was making is superior to D&D's system, I believe. And I may change up all of my modules and things like that, and recalibrate and redo some of the income. And this would mean that the world that I was creating now doesn't have to be entirely, pretty much entirely new. The world that I was creating can be combined with the world that I've created. And now you get to play. Ideally, what I would like to do is make a version for D&D that is a D20, and convert it to the levels and all that stuff. My level cap wouldn't be 20; it would be higher. But at 20 you would get prestiges and things like that and all that. But it would be sweet. It would be very sweet. And I think that I could still incorporate my systems into it, just with a D20, really, I guess, because people are more familiar with a D20. That's really the only reason I could think of, is because they're the familiarity, and that does mean a lot. But it's so ironic that they released this statement on the day that I decided to make a video giving you a little bit more to what it is I'm doing. I never really, once it's more complete, I'll be able to give you even further details. I'll be fine with that. Um, but it's just starting out, and so I don't want to give you just my random thoughts because they're just all brainstorms essentially and jottings and a lot of a lot of the pages are grouped together. I have some groupings for modules, for the spells. I have groupings for the skill trees. It's not just going to be like the 15 or 18 that are there for 5e. It's going to be probably close to 30 or maybe 35. But I can simplify it as well, and those are going to be part of the same module down to about 8 to 10 maybe. Because you could group a lot of them together. Your perception or your spot or your insight, whatever you want to say, your examine, look, however you want to say it, observe. Those are all going to be under one thing, and then so anything that you can use that would observe would be under that one that one role. Your barter, your persuasion, your intimidation would all be under a single role. Simplify it all. It'd be called like social skills or something like that. So this is wonderful news. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep now before work, which is insane to say, being awake for almost 2 days straight, because it was hard to stream for 2 days straight when I was streaming Madden 16 for 42 hours uh, back then. But being awake and being productive generally the entire time is hard. It's hard, especially since I stopped drinking energy drinks about a year and a half ago, so I could lose weight. I've lost about 85 pounds. I'm not sure how many stone and things like that is kilos. I don't. I'm not sure off the top of my head right now because the top of my head should be on a pillow, and that's where I'm gonna go. So, thanks again. I'll be seeing you soon. Expect 10 videos. How many realistic days am I going to have to do this? I could probably do some tomorrow. Okay. Oh, we got time. We'll have like 3.5 days. I could do it. I can do it. We're gonna go ahead and get Quest for Glory completed by the end of the month, like I promised at the beginning of the month before the OGL stuff happened. And then we're gonna go ahead and do some Neverwinter Nights. And then we're going to go ahead and do some map making, the cartography series. And then we're going to go ahead and do some more Super Mecha Champions. And then we might go ahead and play a little bit of Overwatch for you. And then, you're going to get some campaign current episodes and past episodes. And you're about to get all this content dropped on you before the 1st. So expect me, and I expect you. Follow if you like my content. If you don't, call me a big ugly turd, and that's fine with me. So thank you so much. Haters are friends too. I love all my fans, and I appreciate every single one of you. Have yourselves a great day, and if I don't see you, a great weekend.